definitely huge. One of my favorite saying is, why fit in when you were born to stand out? When I was researching about you, I saw that and I was thinking that's really befitting, for someone like you, who obviously came through that journey and you are now where you are. Why is that a saying you feel you can abide by or you can live by?
Yeah, I mean, I think since I left when I was young and like I think just trying to navigate life and like as a woman, as an African woman and like even just being in living in Canada or living in the US, like being able to embrace both cultures, but also not being influenced by other people, but the way I look, the way I want to look. It's just, I want to be different. I think being different is the best way to go. And before, I'm sure in the past, in my life, I used to be like, oh, I want to look like that. Oh, she looks like this. She looks so pretty. I want to look bad. Now that I'm older, I'm very comfortable in my own skin. I cut my hair a couple of times. I used to have like a full hawk, and people used to be like, but you look so pretty with long hair. And I'm like, I don't care. I do what I want. And I want to always represent myself in a way that makes me feel proud and makes my family proud and be respectful. But I don't want to look like my friends or somebody that I know I see on TV, Kim Kardashian, good for them, all these people. But I, yeah, I just learn how to love yourself and just feel beautiful in your own skin and just own it.
Hmm, that's beautiful. And I hope everyone listening, watching this would obviously take that advice from our Queen of Burundi. So, last Sunday, you took part in the marathon project,
Hmm.
especially now during the COVID-19. I mean, it's been up and down for people all around the world, especially the part of the world you are in at the moment, and obviously where I am talking from. Um, how was it like for you? COVID is all around you, and you're doing that, running and all that.
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely nervous, like a lot of people would, and I know I have a lot of friends that did the same race too that were talking about it. But I do think they were very cautious about, making sure we got two negative tests within a week. And I only live 2.5, actually 2 hours away. So I live in Flagstaff, Arizona is like basically the village. It's in the mountains. It reminds me of the way I grew up. So for me, I've been struggling with injuries over the last year or two, and I wasn't really ready to run a marathon. But I was like, I need to do some, I need to run. It doesn't matter if it's a 5K, if it's a marathon, and I really need to stick to my plan. So for me, going in, I feel like that for me was a victory. Being able to go there and obviously in a safe way with the whole COVID thing. It's been a tough year for all of us. But for me, it was like, don't pay attention to anybody who's running 219, 220. Just do your own thing. Like I said, it's always, I'm the only person who knows what I am in terms of my fitness and my life and at this point, what I need to accomplish. Not to me, the fact that I wasn't even comparing myself, with anybody, it means that like I definitely grew a lot, and knowing that what next year, hopefully everything go back to normal, what I'm able to do. And I'm really excited about my future, but I also didn't know that I was able to just be calm and run a marathon at my own pace and not looking, oh, I need to go with this and this person, whatever. So like I was just happy to be able to do that and end the year just being happy and do what I love to do and putting on my uniform for my sponsor that's been with me even when I couldn't run. And yeah, I just want to be able to present the people that really support me in the best way I can.
And your sponsor have been terrific. I mean, been with you all this time, and so nice for them to officially or make you one of the faces of the brand. So are we looking to seeing you at the fourth Olympics in Tokyo?
Ooh, Actually, I don't know. I actually did switch. I no longer run for Burundi for
Burundi,
a
yeah.
lot of different reasons. I've been American now for almost 3 years, and I mean I'm always gonna be a Burundian. You know, to me, I'm always gonna be. It's just my what I was born. That's what my whole family is. It doesn't change anything. But for a lot of reasons that I would not be competing for Burundi, but I would hopefully be ready to run at the Olympic trials at the 10,000, hopefully this summer for US. And you know what? Anything can happen. But for right now, I'm not like stressing about that. I have a lot of goals that I want to achieve, a lot of things that I want to do besides even running. I would like to move on and hopefully do. I would like to get into real estate and hopefully I can do both as well. So I'm excited. I feel like the sky is the limit. I don't want to just be like I'm the runner. I wanted to be able to do all this stuff and like grow as a person. Uh, yeah, my career and everything. So
Yeah, looking forward to you being in real estate because when I finally make my millions, I'm talking about millions of pounds or dollars, I'll be able to pick up my phone and I need a house by the mountains.
I'll get you a
I need
house,
to
man. I
feel
would
that
love to
village
do
life.
that. That's how I'm gonna know I made it, man. Just like having these phone calls from like UK, China. I'm like, I got you.
Uh, definitely, sister, definitely. Yeah. Um, how fun is marathon? I mean, people feel it's just
26.2.
yeah, it should be fun. I mean, for people like you, so how fun is it? I mean, people think it's just you're just going out there running for a long time, blah blah blah. How fun is it? And again, you said something about um, um, going into real estate. So, is that going to be a full time thing after sports, or are you going to be? Is there anything you're also looking at probably contributing towards bringing Burundians, Africans, introducing them into this particular sport itself?
Yeah, I mean, I have so many. I mean, the marathon is, it could be fun, but it is painful, honestly. People,
Yeah.
luckily, a lot of times, sometimes it hurts from the beginning if you're having a really bad day, but a lot of times it doesn't kick in until 30K, 35K. But what I love about the marathon is like kind of like life. Like life is hard. So you just have to be able to stick to what you're doing. The whole thing with like real estate, I'm gonna go in, my next career just thinking like I'm about to run a marathon. It's like it's hard. It's gonna take a long time for me to adjust and get to know people, get to know the business outside of running. I've only been running 20 plus years now. I haven't really done any other jobs. So I don't know. It's gonna be
Mm.
really hard. But yeah, I would also love to go back. I actually started a race 2012 in Burundi. I didn't get to do it every year, but like I wanted to start like help the new, especially women, because women back home they don't, they're not encouraged to run. I wanted to
Mm.
encourage women, young women to run, moms, and like you see a lot of people are not very, they're not in shape. We used to run around the village. I don't know what happened. Now everybody wants to be in the city. I would
Mm.
love to encourage people that being in the mountains, in the nature, that's the best way to go. And I would like to do a lot of mentoring young women and just travel. I would love to go to West Africa, actually. I would love to visit other African countries. Like we always talk about, oh, go to Hawaii and Jamaica, but really we have so many beautiful places to visit, and I would love to show that through. I'm not a huge social media person, but I'm always proud when I go anywhere East Africa, anywhere just to show the whole continent of Africa how beautiful it is. I feel proud just because people always like, do you guys eat sand? Do you do this and this? I'm like, no, we have the best food. There's a lot of beautiful homes. There's people with a lot of money. People are poor, but that's everywhere. So I would like to show that we're not any different from, America. I'm very proud of living here and having the opportunity to travel, but I love showing the beauty of, I mean, Africa in general. And that's going to be my goal. Hopefully travel. Love to go to Nigeria. Maybe you can show me around.
Yes, I'll do that. Don't worry, there. Definitely show you around. I need some suyas and some very nice Nigerian beer and Guinness. All right.
Yes. And fufu. You guys have fufu. Fufu is my favorite food.
Really? What about
Oh yeah,
jollof
I
rice?
make it.
What about jollof rice?
Huh?
What about jollof rice? Have you heard of that
Oh,
before?
no, I've heard of that, but I don't know how to make it. But I know how to make fufu.
Listen, I need to look you up with my missus. She's like the pro in jollof rice. Trust me.
Yes, please do. I'm more about the